Good morning, folks. It is January the 11th, Wednesday, 2023. Laughing at my new dog that my wife got for Christmas. Me and my wife got for Christmas. She's she's about a 3-month-old Boston Terrier. She's just sliding across that kitchen floor where I'm looking here. But today we're looking at Quest for the Brave, a solitaire fantasy game by Mike Lambo. We're talking about 2023 today, and it's a beautiful day. It's going to be up around 70 degrees, might be 67, 66, 68, up around 70 degrees. Not too shabby at all for January, right? 70 degrees Fahrenheit, folks. And so obviously, but as we're talking about 2023 and this coming year, I want to look a little bit back on last year, because this was, I'm almost embarrassed to say it, I haven't looked at it really yet. This was Mike Lambo's last game, or his latest game, not his last, the latest game, and it was in November of 2022, and this was his 11th game of the year, and he had some crackers in there. He said Cracker Jack games in there. He said Fields of Normandy, Battles of Normandy, Lone Sherman, Beaches of the Brave, right? I mean, he just had some really good Cracker Jack games in there. And so we're going to look at this one here, in which I'm so glad he got. I really wanted him to get 12 out in the year. That would have been stellar. It was magnificent that he had 11 out in the year, but 12 would have been so perfect. One a month, that would have just been my kind of, the OCD in me wants me to get that 12 month. But very well done, Mike. Proud of you for what you did get done. Very much so. Had a stellar year, and didn't know Mike Lambo's name before last January. Now we're talking about him like he's an old friend. Isn't that how it is? So in this coming year, let's find out who else we're going to talk to like the old friends, right? I mean, a bunch of people came on the scene. Mike Lambo, Adam Mitchell. I even put a few game books out there myself. So hopefully 2023 will be a much better year even. And but we're going to look at this one right now. So let's look at it. Quest for the Brave is a lot dice placement or dice allocation solitaire game which tasks the player with helping 6 heroes to achieve 12 treacherous and difficult quests. This is an accessible game which is quick and easy to play, but players will still be challenged by the circumstances of each quest, so expect a tough time out there. Absolutely. All the games are lot games, and this is a fantasy game, but in my opinion, it's nonetheless a war game. It's based on a fantasy system, as many war games have been, fantasy war games have been. And so here we go. Look at all his games, man. Look at that. Man, 11 of them. Ghost of the Jungle, I forgot about that one. That was another great one. Battles of Medieval Britain. Wow. A race for Bastogne. Hostage Rescue Team, huh? English Civil War. Vimy Ridge. That right there might be his. That Assault on Vimy Ridge might be his heaviest game. Not that it's heavy, but as far as that goes. Right. Let's look at it. Quest 1, Goblins and Spiders. Yeah. I don't know. I almost feel it should be Spiders and Rats. You know how every fantasy game or action RPG or any RPG, when you start playing like something like Dungeons and Dragons, it always start off with rats for whatever reason. It should have been Rats and Spiders. Traps and Treasures. Yep. Shrines and Dinosaurs. Rats and Crocodiles. He got Rats in Quest 4. He got it in there. Snakes and More Snakes. The Ice Chase. Trapped Wind. No, that's not right. Traps and Wind. Goblins and Spiders and Treasures. The Circle and the Snakes. desert rats and scorpions, the lava chase, dragons and lava being, that's absolutely what that should be, quest 12. So you can have some really, you know, well-known tropes there as we're looking at it in the fantasy genre. Background, Quest for the Brave, that we already read that in the back. How this book works. The heroes, you have control of 6 heroes. Okay, so you got a party. You got control of 6 heroes to whom you must allocate actions in an attempt to achieve the condition for each quest. That's cool. So you got a party. You got, I'm assuming you have a party. Each quest is unique, and you will find some significant differences between quests on the page next to each quest. There is a summary of the key rules needed to play that quest. So ensure that you read those carefully before starting out. Quests tend to have tracks which the heroes move along by having dice allocated to them. In most quests, there are 6 tracks, and these will be numbered 1 to 6. Yeah, that makes sense. To make it easy to see which track is which. Tracks consist of spaces, which are counted as the heroes move along the track. There are also other spaces such as lava, traps, water, ice, and other dangers. These vary for each quest, and the effect of each is explained in the rules for the specific quests in which they appear. That sounds very cool. Let's look at a couple of these little maps here. A couple of these quests. Set up. Place of starting heroes. Most quests will require 1 hero to be placed in each of the... Yeah, okay. So, maps sort of, I don't know, kind of reminiscent of Beaches of the Brave in a way, right? The heroes start out on what is, if we're being honest, rather optimistic quest to rid the lands of horrible creatures. Oh, that's just, yeah, man, I'm wanting to play it. That's why I really didn't open it and look at it, because I'll be wanting to play it, and I'll be another day I'll get behind on everything. Make no mistake, I don't mind getting behind on things. Very cool. That's the rats and crocodiles. That's a moat one or a water one. There's a desert one, and very cool. Very cool. Well done, Mike Lambo. I'm probably going to get to that rather soon. Yeah, that's it. And looking for what Mike Lambo puts out this month. Hopefully he gets one out this month and keeps on the roll that he's been on. Hopefully other people get on the roll and stay on that roll too. It was a stellar year last year, and I look to have a better year this year even. Up until yesterday, I got the news. I'm not moving back to, I thought might have to move back to Ecuador in April. And I'm not going to this year. Maybe next year. Not that I'm upset either way, but staying in one place for years gives me a little bit more of a leg up on gaming and stuff, and I can focus on stuff. And I can focus on writing and making my own games and stuff like that. So yeah, looks like I'm gonna be pretty stable here for a while, at least till another year. We'll see after that. But yeah, good mood today. We all should be. Let's have a great year. Let's start it out. Let's do it right, and make this the best year of our lives. It might be our last. Who never know? Never know, people. Thank y'all. Y'all have a great day. Talk to you soon. Take it easy, and bye-bye.